What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Z-Bud Grows with our weekly walkthrough. Just open it up here. Get right under it. Under the TS 1000 150 watts Mars Hydro. We have 4 Blue Dreams from 123 Fast Buds, and we have 1 Grape Ape from from Royal Queen Seeds. So here is our little babies. We got 1 here. We have 1 here. And 1 there. 1 there. And 1 there. Alright, we germinated 6. I messed 1 up when I was playing around. It had helmet head. I went to pull the helmet off, the shell off, and I ripped one of the Cardelita leaves off. So I just junked it because it is an auto. Any damage is going to slow it down. So, and I only could do 4. This one here is going to my son's apartment, and he will be growing that one. That's why she's separate over there. But, yeah. So not really much to say about them, but 100% germination rate. And basically what I do is, this is already amended. It was pre-amended when I mix all my soil together and stuff from the get-go. So what I did, instead of planting the seed straight into here where it would probably burn up, I use a root riot cube to plug it into. So we'll let it go through the root riot cube and with no nutrients in it. So by the time it pops out, then it will be there. So yeah, these are from 123 Fat Buds, and they're up and about. So we'll check in on them again next week and see what they're doing. But here we go. Over here is the Grape Ape auto from the Royal Queen Seeds. As you can do, she's very healthy and she's doing very well. And we don't do no topping. The only training methods that I am going to try to do for now on is besides on the mom plants, that'll be separate. But as far as autos go and flowering goes, it is no LST, no topping, no nothing. It is just rip these leaves off. And I keep taking these off. Once a week, I take the 2 biggest leaves off the top, which then opens up and sends the energy sending down. And as you can see, our bottom shoots are already shot out. The next shoots have, and those shoots have, and so forth. So once a week, we just keep continuing pulling these off. I'll wait till they're a little bit bigger. We already did her. It's not time. She still has a few more days. By the time we get to rip them off, there will be, let's see, they'll probably be about that size. And that's what we do. So, there is our seeds, Royal Queen Seeds. Grape Ape Auto. It's doing very well. We are... Let me see. Hold on a sec. The calendar's up there. Dun dun dun. So it started 2/24. All right. Today is a top dressing for. It is beginning of week 5. We're gonna top dress the Grape Ape. So let me get that stuff out, and I am gonna show you why we didn't fill this up initially at the beginning. So. With the autos, the soil started off as 70-30%. Now we're gonna do a 50-50, and then the last feed-in will be 30-70. So I'm gonna grab the newt. So we have right here is a 5-gallon bag, and it's about 3 gallons of soil in it. So we just need to add for 2 gallons. Oh, excuse me. What am I saying? So we're gonna add another gallon of soil in here. We're gonna fill it right up. So we're gonna do 4 gallons of soil. So that would be 8 tablespoons. All right, so we're gonna do 4 veg, 4 flour, which we have here is our Dr. Earth flour 394 and our veg 463. So we're gonna do 4 tablespoons of each one. And then we're gonna water it in with some recharge. So what we're gonna do is, I have a gallon of soil left over. We're gonna take, this is why I save a gallon off before filling it up. So, and we'll do it with the autos. We're gonna take this, we're gonna put it in the soil, we're gonna mix it all up, and then we're gonna spread it. So in the soil, this is our soil mix, which is the Fox Farm, and it has perlite and it has worm castings in it already. And so now we'll add the amendments and we'll top dress our auto. So 1 second while I throw all that together. All right, now we got it all mixed up. And I am just gonna take it and I am gonna fill up the top. So I need 2 hands for that, be right back. All right, so it's all added in. Now the reason I do that is so that the amendments, all the nutrients are all mixed thoroughly into the soil. They're not just sitting on top where this happens after you water it. So hopefully we can try to keep them, keep the nutrients in the soil without floating to the top. All right, let me grab some recharge and I'll water that. Well, actually, you know what? I'll do that after. You guys don't need to watch me do it, but I will be adding recharge into that. All right, so that's enough of that. Let's move over to our moms. So first mom we have here is our kosher buffalo. So as you can see, we grow nothing else except for the clones that we want. She is trained out for her clones. So we got 1 clone here, we have another one, so forth. We have another one, we have another one. So right now our clones are, you know, probably about, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 5 inches tall. So basically they're ready for us to chop them and clone them. So once again, this is the kosher buffalo mom. We don't grow our moms huge here. We just grow how many clones we want. So the goal is we need 7 clones. We need 6 to send off the flower. We need 1 to put back into mom status. So we have it, we got let me see. We got a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got 12 that we can do off of her. So we're good. So she will be the next one in about a week or so. Another week, maybe 2 weeks tops. We will be chopping her up and cloning her out. Next mom we have up is our Cinco de Mayo. Oh, by the way, that kosher buffalo is from Masonic Seeds. Cinco de Mayo is from New England Genetics. And as you can see, same thing. There's her structure. She is just grown out to train for clones. That's it. We don't grow nothing else. I don't grow no extra big fan leaves. Don't need them right now. We are just growing clones. That's it. Keep them nice and small and tight. Grow out, train for just our clones. And same thing. We'll chop her up into pieces. We need to get 6 clones to go to flower, 1 clone to go back into mom status. All right. So next mom up is coming along. This is our OG Kush from Royal Queen Seeds. So we have topped her once because, and I'm going to show you right now exactly what I mean about how we will be training. We will take, when the leaves are good size like this, we're going to take them off just like this. Some people play like, what are you doing? But by doing that, it slows down the growth up here, and it puts more energy into these lower notes. But on top of it, it lets the light come down. more on our lower notes to bring them out. So as you can see, we have 3 layers of notes. There's the 1, there's the 2, and then the top. So we're gonna let these 6 branches grow up, and then we're gonna top them so that we have 12 clones all together in this pot. All right, now we have a new one to the collection. This little baby here, that's gonna be our next mom, another mom, is V12 crossed with Apes in Space. And these are, give me one sec, let's see, got my seeds here. And these are from, find a pack. These are from PNW Cultivators. Falcon Heavy is what they're called. And that is a V12 cross wet Apes in Space. So, and I want to give a shout out to PNW Cultivators for donating these over to at Down to Funk's channel for his giveaways. And I want to thank Down to Funk for the giveaway. So much appreciative to both you guys. Check them out. That's PNW Cultivators. I'm sorry, yeah, PNW Cultivators. Find them on IG. And then Down to Funk. You can check him out on IG or check out his YouTube channel. So that is what's going on. So she is the next mom in there. All right, get these leaves. So that's what's going on in veg. And our moms are under the VivoSun HP metal highlight. It's 600 watts, but it's dimmable. We don't have it cranked to 600. So we have the moms, and then we have our autos. All right, so that is that. Next, we're gonna step into our 4x4 Mars Hydro tent here, which is our flower chamber. We're gonna turn the bottom fan off so it doesn't suck in all the dog here. All right. And we're ready to rock and roll this. So we'll come up top first here. So this row here is OG Haze crossed with rainbow belts, and that is from Masonic Seeds. These are all regs. So we are searching for a mom plant to pull out of here, and then we're also getting rid of any males. But as you can see, they are all doing good. Okay, and then next by Masonic Seeds is Putang Neville, and we have 7 of those up. So once again, we're going to try to find a mom plant to pull back and get rid of all the males. Okay, and these have been in here straight from the moment they showed their heads. They've been in here straight 12-12. All right, next up we have our double driver clones. So we have these 6 here, which they were re-vegged before we cloned them, so they're probably gonna grow like a re-veg. And then we have these 4. And those are our double drivers. So, let me see. Back to the calendar real quick. Let me see. Where are we? We are on... Week... Oh, I don't... Let me see, God, I can't remember. Alright, oh yeah, okay. So we're finishing up week 1. We are in week 2 now, so this is Thursday, so these are 10 days old. All these ones, all the seedlings are 10 days. And these girls here are at 17 days. Clones are 17 days. And seedlings are 10 days. Not bad. So everything's ready for flower. Alright, then we have our Granddaddy Perp crossed with Lava Cake, which was a re-veg, and I'm really starting not to like this re-veg thing. They just get, it's just a mess. It's just a big cluster. But we're not going to throw them away. We're going to grow them still. So, and that here is by Ripple Wellness. Alright, so there's that. Alright, down bottom, here we go. Let's come over to this side. So these are the Chuds crossed with Wedding Cape, my Pheno 1 and Pheno 4. We're the only two that were females, so as you can see, they're doing great. Oh. And they have 32 tops. We planned on growing them bigger, but we changed up our style to this double decker in here, so we had to send them off. But they are doing good, and those are on. Sorry, peeps. Those are on week 4. So we're in week 4 with those. Alright, then here we go. I think this is week 6 and 7. So 7 over here, 6 over here. But that's not counting. See, I need to change up the way I count, because I start counting the day I put them over in the box, and I shouldn't do that. Because like the specialty seedlings, because we're just going straight 12-12 with no veg at all, never seeing 18 hours, they actually still veg a week or so before they turn into flower, even when you send them to 12-12. So I have to stop counting the day I put them in the box, and I have to start counting when they show in pistils. So perfect example, it looks like this gutter, this the pea gutter ones here, the Chud Cross with Wedding Cake, it looks like she is starting to grow some buttons. So basically what we'll do is, they're not there yet, they'll be there by Monday over the weekend, so I'll start counting next week as official day 1 of flower. So as you can see, they've been over here for, this is week 4, and they still haven't really shot up their pistils yet. So alright, so when I tell you these are week 7 and 6, they should have been, technically in week 6 and 7 they'd be further along, but in reality is they're probably not. They're probably only on like week 5 and week 4 of flower. All right, I know there's enough explaining that, but as you can see, this is going to be our goal. 1 gallon pots, 6 1 gallons per tray. We're trying to get an ounce per gallon, 6 ounces per tray, and we're trying to offset every tray. So every 2 weeks we pull a tray out and harvest, and then we add in a new tray. But I think you think it might just do it. So we up top and in here, both setups are Mars Hydro TS1000s, 2 on each level, so it's 300 watts on each level. These trays here are like, I don't even know, to tell you the truth. Basically, the grow area isn't so we have a 4x4 box, but we don't use the whole area. So we have our trays are going to be a little over 2 feet, I believe. 2 feet 4 inches. So basically 2 feet, right? And then what we know from wall to wall is 4 feet. So we're in the coverage of our lamps. So enough light, enough, everything should be perfect. And I believe this is going to be one of my better runs, probably one of my best runs. All right, enough talking, let's check them out. So she is my favorite so far. This is Masonic Seeds Kosher Buffalo. We have the mom over there. And as you can see, damn, I can't stop this dog haze. You know, I know why. It's because it's on my, I need to get like a lab coat or something to put on. It comes off of my clothes. But whatever, you guys are gonna have to mind the dog hair right now. But as you can see, she is stacking up. Lovely. Beautiful. So she's nice. She's got the biggest chunkers right now. It smells wonderful. So yeah, she's doing well. All right, so that's that one. Next we'll show you is our Cinco de Mayo. So we have a mom over there and she is beefing out. Enjoying life. Let's see. This is the Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo, Cinco de Mayo. And she is enjoying life too. All right, so here is our 4 Flower Bomb Kush. Let's see if I can pull the girl out close. These were my bag seeds. So, and she is growing, let me back this up. She is super stiff. She's definitely an indica, that's why they're short. But she is filling in all the way down. So I believe these are gonna be solid little colas here. Smells so good. So she's doing nice and good. Probably gonna have to do a little defoliation on that. Take some more leaves out. And I'll explain why in a minute, or you'll see why in a minute, because we ran some tests. All right, so those are our Flower Bomb Kush. There's 4 of them. All right, moving on. Next up, okay, so we did everybody. Let's put that over there, we'll put that over there. All right, so this middle tray, what's left on this middle tray is all Firecracker from Masonic Seeds. All right, so we're gonna do a little discussion over our things real quick. All right, so we tried a couple different things here. All right, first we're gonna talk about this girl. We're definitely not going to be able to grow one big cola because, as you can see, she's above the lights. So I probably should super crop her over, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna let her grow and see what happens. It was an experiment anyways. But I pull her out. So the goal was to grow a cola 18 inches to 2 feet tall because that's what the light can penetrate. So basically we're on that. We are let me just pull up the tape measure real quick. All right, from the soil, she's cranking up to almost 31. Well, she's at 30 and a half. So according to the light penetration, it's only 2 feet. So we have to here. So technically, I'm going to take these ones off because they're not getting very big anyways. So why have them there? Let me grab my clips. All right, so he took that one off. So we are exactly 2 feet from the tip down to the last note is 24 inches. So we were trying to figure out, we would have liked to grow them, but too big. If we had to do that, it would have to be solid indicas. All right, so that was one choice. The other choice is to leave a lot of leaves. Just regular grow. It was just pull the center ones off and let everything grow up along the side of it. All right. So as you can see, we still got foliage all over it. And she is doing good. They're all doing good. All right. Okay, so we have that one like that. All right. So this one has fewer leaves. We took a lot of the inner leaves and stuff out of. Same plant, same time, same everything, same train and everything. Just lesser leaves, okay? And then we have one that we did our swaths on. All right. So I know there's people that talk junk on this swaths technique, but let me tell you something. There's got to be something behind it because that swaths, let's take the one with the most leaves on it, not swaths. You tell me. Look at the bud difference. All right, we'll match main colas. All right, so we got that main cola, we got that main cola. I don't know, you tell me. Is there a difference? I can tell you what. These buds, get up to it, too close. I tell you what, so look at the tips, look at the tops, trying to get this to focus. Look how much fatter the one on the left side is. This is way fatter than that. That's swaths, that's not swaths. So there's definitely, and then if you take this one, that we took a lot more inner leaves off than we took a lot more leaves. We didn't completely swaths her, but it's kind of like in between swaths and not swaths is this one. All right, and even then, that one, well, those are close in size. But my point is there's something behind the swaths thing because those buds on this plant are definitely bigger than these buttons, for sure, 100% for sure. So I have a feeling a lot of people talk crap and make fun of people for swazing, but I can't make fun of people for swazing because there's definitely something to it. It's still growing, but it is growing fatter buds, faster and fatter with the swaz. I imagine because the energy is not being put into all the big fan leaves. So anyways, but yeah, so these are our those are all our firecrackers. All right, so I definitely came to the conclusion we will not be doing one main mass. So we will be training where we just take these two leaves throughout the whole grow. We just keep pulling them off and we'll train it that way. No topping and no tying nothing down. No super cropping, none of that stuff. Plain and simple, like you witnessed me do on that OG Kush over there, mom plant. It's just rip and rip, and that's it, and let them grow up. These were all covered up. So that would be our growing style. So we figured that out. That was the test of all that. All right, the other test we did is we did which you really can't tell, so I might even do it, but we have 3 plants that do not have flower fuel in it, and we have 3 plants that don't have flower fuel. All right, start this over again. Okay, so out of these 2 trays, there is, all right, so this girl, and this girl have no flower fuel. Everybody else has flower fuel. So we're comparing these 2 with those 2. We're comparing her with her. So, but there's really no difference right now, so we'll find out. But anyways, yeah, so you see we got the humidifier going, the fans are going, my tent's been opened up, so right now we're at 39 and 72. But yeah, that is what we got going on in the flower chamber. So we are cutting veg out completely. No vegetation stage. The only vegetation stage is whatever the autos want to do for veg and mom plants. Besides that, it's we'll cut clones. We throw them up in the cloning chamber as soon as they catch roots. It doesn't want waiting the full 2 weeks. As soon as I can pick up a clone and look at the cube and I can see a root sticking out, it comes out of there and it comes straight into here. Same thing with those seeds. We don't put them in the chamber no more. It's put them in a root riot block. Put it in a root riot block and throw a little humidity dome on it. Inside its plot, final destination right there. As soon as the head comes above ground, we take the humidity dome off, and that's that. So no veg at all. All right, everybody. That's all I got for you today, and long enough for you. But this is a Z Buds Grow. Want to say thank you and much appreciated to all my followers and subscribers. To everybody that makes comments, I love it. This community is so awesome. To all the support, it's just awesome. You know, you just hook up and I don't know how to explain the feeling, but it's great. It's a great community. I love it. It feels great. It feels good. Everybody's nice and kind to each other for the most part. You know, that's all. But if you like this and you're new here, this is our growth for 2025. We're skipping out veg, no veg. We're going 1 gallon pots, straight 12 to 12. They say you can't organic feed in 1 gallon pots and make it through. I beg to differ because I am proving that. As you've seen, we are just using our Dr. Earths, our Happy Frog soil. We water in when we top feed with recharge. The other 3 weeks, we water with Stash Blend once a week. We have some mycos in the soil, and I just dumped a soda. That sucks. It went all over my foot too. Oh well, gotta clean that up. So yeah, and then our last but not least, and we're not sure if we're gonna keep using it. We'll find out after the sun. But this is our Bloom Booster, which is flower fuel, and it's coming in at 134.32. All right, everybody, that is what we have for you. Till next time, this is Z Bud Grow saying much love, thanks, and appreciation to all ya. Happy growing. Peace.